Alright. Konichi-nya, everybody, and welcome back to our playthrough of Star Wars KotOR 2. It has been a little bit since our last playthrough, but we are back, finally, again with some more of it. I took a small break just because I wasn't really in the mood to sit down for another really long session, but I have time now. I'm available now to do some more recording of this, so we're gonna play through until we get through another planet, and then we'll probably go back on break again because it's really hard to find time to sit down and record for a long period of time.
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
Let's see what Candace has to say right now.
Fight your battles and plan your strategy, but I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now is there
Not what I was asking, but okay, whatever, dude.
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
Just my training.
We'd never faced Jedi before.
I feel like I already did this one already.
Know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's 12:38 in the morning. I hope everyone, or I guess at night, if you want to be
from our experience with
pedantic, but
and by that time, he was
it's late, but you know, it's around our usual recording time, and I hope everyone's having a good day. My day has been pretty chill. I spent a lot of it sleeping because it was a bit of a mess. So, I was just very tired, and I just wanted to sleep some.
And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and
I'm gonna
Malak
turn this up a
to
bit in my
fight
headphones because it's so quiet still.
a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army.
There we
Brought
go.
Tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them.
Yeah, I definitely already heard this dialogue.
We'd won. The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the
Yeah, blah blah blah, Candace. I don't want to hear about it. You guys lost.
Warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this: is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory? I suppose we'll never know.
We'll
Now,
never
is there
know,
something
and
else
I don't
you
care to
can do?
continue the dialogue. Yep, I guess we don't have much else to talk about right now, huh? So I guess we're gonna go straight to Dantooine. Or I guess back to Dantooine. This is where we'll be doing our next Jedi Master. Dantooine. I don't recall Dantooine being too complicated, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem for us to get through it. Good old Dantooine. I believe for this one we'll take Visas and I don't know who else. You and you, I guess. Oh my god, why are you so low on health? What the hell happened to her? Work on intelligence, I guess. For what happened to her? Why is she so low on health? It's fine now.
What do you want? I don't have time for cursed salvagers.
Not a salvager.
Well, you don't look like a damn mercenary, and you don't smell like a stinking farmer. Why else would you be here?
Yeah, what are they doing
Not sure
here?
what they're doing here other than causing trouble. There's not really much work here for mercenaries. Maybe they're here to collect the bounty on that Jedi. I don't know for sure. That's what they say.
That's good news for me, right?
Oh, you know, folks around Kunda. Go there yourself and get the details firsthand. You'll find the Kunda outpost just outside the landing port. Is this gonna take long? I'm busy, you know. Can't you tell? I'm a mechanic. In fact, I'm the only mechanic here in Kunda. I'm responsible for maintaining everything mechanical or electrical at the Kunda outpost. I'd like to see you do a better job at fixing the droids, security doors, and gun turrets. Now quit bugging me.
Simple question, dude. You don't want to answer, you don't want to answer, that's fine. Yeah, make sure we have our lightsaber put away, because if people see it, they get all uppity about it.
I hope your friends and family are fine. Many soldiers that came back from the war had bad news.
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attacked, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here would be mercenaries.
What happened to the Metales? They lived here, right?
We'd had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up, but after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here. The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a bandit is just a vibra-blade's edge. The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, food, or whatever just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Cath hounds. But nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
And who's gone missing?
A farmer here and there, or a family.
A family's a lot
We've
more
also
than
had
just a
people during
farmer.
the war that keeping the Cath hound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible, so there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. So the disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folks seem to be more accident-prone.
In we go.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. You remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant, and never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend. he used to
Seems
tend the
like the
gardens
Jedi
around
really
town.
left a great
Swears
great
he saw
impression when
Jedi on Kunda.
they were here last time.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
You might want to get your priorities straight, lady.
Welcome to Kunda. You're a salvager, right?
No, I'm not.
You'll need to see Administrator Adare to get access to the ruins. If you need directions to anything else, just ask. You're not. The only heavily armed people that visit us are either salvagers or mercenaries. And you don't look quite gritty enough to be a mercenary.
Oh, take that as a compliment.
Her office is directly behind this room. You really can't miss it. She can see you now if you like. The things that would most interest you are our weapon merchant Anzeron, the leader of our militia. Akere is still around here somewhere too. He sells droid components.
Okay, I don't need to talk about any of that. I gotta find them on my own.
The salvagers keep coming here and bothering the militia. That Garevik is the worst of them.
You mean the guy standing right next to you?
Are you waiting for the administrator too? You won't have to wait too long. But if you want results, now that you may never get here.
What are you waiting
here
for?
To get another pat in the back from the administrator and hear how unfortunate my situation is. That my problem is important, and they'll get around to it.
I'm sick of all their excuses and empty words. I need justice now.
I fought in the war, and I know how to use my blaster rifle. If the administrator or Zeron doesn't do something, then I will.
Well, what's the problem?
Salvagers are the problem. They strip bare the ruins that belong to the people of Dantooine. Then, they sell what they find back to us at inflated prices.
I'm not a violent man. I've had my share of it in the war. I sincerely hoped I could just hang my blaster rifle on the wall as a souvenir for my grandchildren.
But I can't farm without my equipment. Well, yes and no. I brought my moisture vaporator to Kunda to be serviced. On the way back to my farm, I took a shortcut next to the Enclave ruins. Damn Lagrix came out of nowhere. I had to run before they made a meal of me. When I returned to retrieve my equipment, the salvagers had already stripped it bare. I went to get back my moisture evaporator. This smug fellow Joran told me that he found it within the ruins, and by law, it belongs to him now. He said he'd give it to me for the bargain price of 500 credits. I wasn't very happy about it, but the law was on his side, so I paid this scoundrel. Now the moisture evaporator doesn't work, because it is mysteriously missing its modulator. Joran is offering to sell me a modulator he found for another 500 credits.
Yeah, sounds like a swindle.
I suppose you could. Actually, you almost look like a salvager.
How? You see my robes? I'm clearly not a salvager.
And convince the salvager Joran to return my modulator. I would be very grateful.
I'm not rich, but I have some souvenirs from the war I could give you.
I will see what I can do.
Great. I'm certainly not getting any help around here. If you need to know anything more, just ask me.
Will do.
What brings you to Kunda? Do you have any trouble?
Who are you?
I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't here about Garevik. Oh, sorry. If you're brand new to these parts, you may not have any issues with Garevik, unlike most everyone else.
And who is this?
You're fortunate not to know him. He's a salvager. His purpose in life seems to be causing us headaches. I can tell he's back in Kunda just by the pounding in my head. If you're not here about Garevik, do you have some other problem?
I just wanted to talk.
You haven't? Well, that's something. I'm the second in command over here, and we keep getting incidents. Our staff is stretched thin. Too thin. If you do have trouble, I'm not the one to talk to. You need to talk to Zeron. He takes a hands-on role as the militia captain. This is sensitive. It's not really a secret, though. A lot of people are upset with Zeron. He's a hard man and doesn't answer to anybody. Except, I suppose, the administrator. The thing is, he expects everyone to follow all the laws. That's not normally a bad thing, but the mercenaries are used to having a bit more freedom. So, it's like Zeron keeps prodding a rancor with a stun stick. To a rancor, it's just a minor nuisance. But if you keep at it, he's gonna fight back. The mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just war veterans looking for work. But Zeron just keeps poking them. So he has to get involved to make sure that the militia does what he wants. Otherwise, we'd probably give the mercenaries some room.
Isn't the law the law?
It's tricky. You see, I think Zeron may be taking this whole thing a little personal. I'm not sure. Just a guess. I also think he's doing more to provoke them than just investigating every complaint against them hard. He's up to something. If someone could just ask a few questions, turn up some answers, maybe see if Zeron isn't being completely honest with the rest of us, well then maybe he should be replaced. I don't want to be made captain that way, but if my hunch is right, he's just about the worst person to leave in charge. So if you happen to find something out like that, you should see Administrator Adare. If you have to do some footwork to check into things, you'll be compensated.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna worry about that.
Something else. I hate going behind the captain's back. I just feel... I just have a feeling about it. All right, stay out of trouble now.
I'll try, although usually trouble finds me. Are you the weapon merchant? Oh my god, let's get to the point, dude. I just want to buy stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, tonight we're being joined once again by Cookie the Chihuahua, who is curled up on the couch behind me. Hopefully we'll be done before she wants to go back out, but we shall see how that goes. Any chance you sell crystals? You do not. Silver crystal, another silver crystal right now would be really nice, but I highly doubt we'll get that.
I'm the militia captain here.
Holy voice, dude.
Looking for it. I see. Well, what's your reason for coming to militia headquarters? Rare thing a visitor wanting to help out. Looks to me like you're here to explore.
I'm a good person. I'm a Jedi.
But we have a thing or two that need doing. You seriously want to help, just ask about it. Or any other questions you might have. You want something? I've seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen some of them. They're coming from a cave in the Kunda Plains. I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd lose too many men. There's a reward if you do it.
Sounds like a plan.
That's all I can ask. You want something?
We'll go report about this guy in a minute. Let's go ahead and clear out the cave, because I don't see a reason why we can't go ahead and do that. I mean, we gotta go to the cave later on for the story, but we might as well clear it out now and get some crystals while we're at it. Because, as fate would have it, we're being sent to a Saber Crystal Cave. Where I'm pretty sure we can't find a silver one, but we do get like a special one for our Saber that we definitely want. Hoping that eventually we'll get another lightsaber we can give Visas or Kreia. Definitely need a lot more for everyone else that we get too, because I think we can make Beodur a Jedi. We can make Aden a Jedi. We can make 2 other people a Jedi too. So
what? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. You shouldn't be out of here anyway. This is Kinrath territory.
Yeah, I was sent out here to go and deal with it.
A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the Western Fringe farmers was coming to Kunda on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times to try to figure out if that's what really happened. I'm one of the Kunda militia. They need all the able bodies they can get. I was a Republic custom inspector before I came back home. Now I'm the closest thing the militia's got to an investigator. I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So maybe our man just got sloppy. we really need those atmospheric sensors. I don't suppose you'd be willing to keep an eye out for something,
Yeah, I can do that. There's no harm in doing it, I guess.
I really appreciate your help. I doubt you'll be able to find any evidence of what happened here, but you might come across the atmospheric sensors. They have to be somewhere. If you find any of them, just come back here. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one you can find, even if they're broken. No idea whatsoever. I figure it's a real long shot you'd ever spot one, but I also figure it wouldn't hurt to ask.
I believe they are in... They're in the caves. AKA where we're going right now. Thank you, Atten. The assist is very much appreciated. That's why it's always nice to have someone with a gun around until you can get a full Jedi posse together. Because Gunfriend can always keep you, you know, backed up from a distance. Yeah, I know. He's got the Kenriff gland. You can take it from him, but I don't want to. I'm playing Sith music now. I don't know why. Oh my god, this is your health. Why do you lose so much health so fast? Fucking dark in here too. Yeah, that's right, Aden. Keep on helping. Definitely appreciated. Ah, that's so nice having a lightsaber now. It helps so much. The Viper can riff too. He's the ones that can poison you. We're definitely holding our own right now.
This one will fall.
Oh, that one hit kind of hard though. Some of them pack a little bit of a punch, huh? Yep, solve that little problem real quick. Get ready for this one. Oh my god, I can't see. Back at the entrance now. We haven't explored the entire area yet, though. This spot right here is where we come to later on for the story. No harm in clearing it out now, though. What did I just get? Scoundrel only. Hopefully taking those accuracy gloves off doesn't mess him up too much. Hopefully Adam's still good enough with a pistol to not need them. This a little bit before the time of Jedi Fallen Order where lightsaber was used as a glow stick, huh? Yeah, just gotta do our best to see. And I'm poisoned. Poisoned again.
Everyone down.
Yeah, he's missing now. I know you're trying, Ed, and I'm not gonna be too mad at you. I know you're trying. Just don't know if it's worth keeping those on him, right? Actually, no, we can probably just switch him around when we need to give him. We need him to have him, right?
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
Found the crystals.
Echoes. I feel echoes of the Force here. Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect Force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil.
Actually, don't believe Revan came through these caves specifically.
The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers. The crystals here do not drain Force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force. The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
You already said that. Oh my god, there's so many of them too. At least they waited for their conversation to be over. I'll be polite to them. Yeah, giving him those gloves is very important. Oh, the Matrix, the fighter. Oh my god, where'd you come from? I thought we got them all already.
Everyone down.
Oh, there goes Beastus again. Hang on, Ed, and I gotcha. Yeah, there's spots I can harvest. Not getting a whole lot of colored ones, though.
My life is yours.
Just say the word.
The crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed.
There's the one I was talking about earlier.
The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow. This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber. Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that escapes the sieve. The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark or light.
Okay.